Nice. My friends, it is time to begin another absolutely amazing mountain bike adventure. Woo! Hike-a-bike time in the French Alps. I have been invited along by Sam from Bike Village to do the AlpPacker South trip, and it's a big one. We started this morning in Briançon, and we're gonna end next week in about 7 days in the Mediterranean Sea. Mile 1, I was frozen solid. Mile 210 at the end of the week, we'll be dipping our little toes into the nice Med in Nice. It's gonna be warm, it's gonna be beautiful. The average day on this trip is 3,000 feet of climbing, 25 miles of riding. Today we did maybe a 2,000 foot shuttle from the village. We rode for about an hour to get warmed up, and now a 3,000 foot hike-a-bike to the top, which then will pay off into probably a 6,000 foot descent. Every day, all day. Woo! I've heard that this is actually the hardest climb of the trip, so we're gonna knock it out here nice and easy. Flew in yesterday, got the jet lag a little bit, slept pretty good yesterday and today. Feeling good. Didn't bring my bike along. Sam lent me his son's bike, Stump Jumper. Very worried on a trip like this about being the slowest person. Who signs up for a trip where you do 25 miles a day, 3,000 feet of climbing every day? Some real cyclopaths. But this is nice. We started so cold in the morning that I got a sweat going now. This is fantastic. We've got a group of 8 riders, Welshmen, Englishmen, Scotsmen, and 1 American. Our first stop of the day was a little cheese shop in the mountains. Normally closed on Saturday, but Sam convinced them to open up for us to buy a little goat cheese. The goat dog was definitely derelict in his duties. He just wanted some pets. The goat started wandering off. I did something very different on this mountain bike trip that I've never done before, and that's make a heroic effort to pack light. Just 3 riding tops, 1 pair of shorts, 1 pair of pants, 3 chamois. Sam made a whole video about packing for this trip and trying to pack light, and how basically we bring your kit in to the shower with you, hit it with some soap, step on it, wring it out, let it to dry, and it's good to go the next day. So obviously this is day 1, so who knows if it's actually gonna work or not, but I made the effort. And while my pack was very small in volume, it was still very, very heavy taking it through the airport. So I packed light on the clothing, but I packed heavy on the snacks. I made sure I brought plenty of granola bars, fruit roll-ups, and my favorite, the peanut butter in a plastic pouch. I hate to say it, but if you've been to France as an American, you know exactly what I mean. The breakfasts out here can be best described as pathetic. It's basically bread and butter and a slice of ham. You do all you can to get your hands on some eggs. And we actually did have a couple hard-boiled eggs this morning, so that was very, very good. But man, the croissant and jam, I burned through that stuff within an hour. I'm already hungry again on the shuttle. It's like, how many croissants and bread can I shove down my gullet? It's quite ridiculous. So everyone has different needs and I need protein. My Scotland trip went so well because every morning I could get 3 or 4 fried eggs, set the tone, get them in my belly. Light on the clothing, heavy on the snacks, and even more heavy on the element. It doesn't matter if it's a long ride, a short ride, a hot ride, or a cold ride.
I don't want cramps. I don't want headaches. I don't want the general tiredness that comes with a lack of electrolytes. That's why all day, every day, when I'm on the bike, Element, the fine sponsor of today's video, is in my water bottle. Many a year I spent looking for that perfect electrolyte drink mix, and finally, when I found Element, it checked all the boxes, didn't mess with my stomach, didn't make me jittery, but still got me fired up, didn't have a pound of sugar, and tasted fantastic. The Element thesis is out with sugar, in with salt. They believe that most people, especially active people who get out and sweat quite a bit, need more salt in their diet, not less, to feel good and perform their best. And now Element is in the sparkling water business. I never really got into the sparkling water thing until it was Element, and now I've got these things in my fridge, in my van, after a ride. It is an amazing way to cool down. And the sparkling waters have the same electrolyte mix as a stick pack, 1,000 milligrams sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, 60 milligrams magnesium. The Element mission is to restore health through hydration. If you try it, I really think you're gonna like it, but anything's possible, and Element has the best return policy in the business. No questions asked, refunds. If you don't like it, send them an email. They'll refund your money. You are taking zero risk on your first taste of Element. And right now, if you use my link, drinkelement.com/BKXC, whether it's your first ever order or your 100th order of Element, use my link and you'll get an 8-pack sample pack so you can give them out to your friends or try every different flavor and really hone in on what you like the best. Element has been such a good sponsor of this channel. I hope you give it a try. Head on over to drinklmnt.com/BKXC.
Gotta pace myself. It's gonna be an all-day adventure, which also means the extended cuts on Patreon should be pretty nice. Didn't have much meat on the bone in Scotland. Couldn't really get away with the extended cuts, but I think we'll do plenty if I'm gonna be out here for 5 hours. Patreon.com/BKXC, best way to support the channel. Man, it feels good to breathe. Nice and easy. My French is basically non-existent, so it's a little tough. It's already been a couple problems where I'm like, Sam, help. He's fully fluent. Sam's lived in and guided bikes for 27 years. Fromage, cheese, chèvre, goat cheese. One. I guess I know 3 words in French. Toi, 4 words in French. Oh, nice to have the weight off the back, just below the clouds for now. I have a feeling we'll be in them soon. But first, lunch.
Is that the goat cheese?
So this is half cow, half goat that they did. And then
Interesting animal.
I'll show you the little semi-fresh goat cheeses are in here. Yeah, perfect. Chuck it on there.
All right, we're 3 hours in, 7.5 miles. Another 1,000 feet of climbing straight up. Feeling good so far. The altitude definitely just gets you. And the bike on your back, whew. I actually caught sight of 2 other mountain bikers at the top. The other guys didn't believe me. I think I'm hallucinating. Seems like we would have seen them if they were coming up this side though. Can't outrun it. The transition zone. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe it wasn't raindrops, just condensation from the front of the clouds. I guess I mean, that's rain, condensation from clouds. This is crazy that we're capable of this. Something you pay to do. I think the only reason I have a chance out here is because I'm lighter than everyone else. I'd say the average man's probably about 175 pounds or so. I'm probably sitting around 145 pounds. So just because I've got 30 pounds less, I think that's my advantage. My 10 pounds of CrossFit muscle have already been eaten away. Last time I went was probably February, March. I'll get back in the winter, I think. Oh, ultralight. We're right on the edge of the clouds this whole time. Look at them, right there. I took a break. They caught up. Going for the hard exhale. Lamaze style. We're giving birth to an epic downhill. I see something emerging from the mist. The conductor of our misery. and ecstasy.
Like a complete lunatic.
Exactly.
Just up to that point there.
All right.
I'll be up in a minute.
I'm actually very, very happy with how good I feel. My feet, my legs, my shoulders from carrying the bike. Oh, not there yet, almost there, but I'm really, really, really happy with how good I feel. Great time. Oh, that's the good thing about the altitude. You wait 30 seconds. You're good to go again.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah. Sweet victory. So when you come out and do this ride, I guarantee you'll just see all the way into Italy. The Alps on both sides, just amazing. We got the air conditioning instead. Here we go. 4.5 hours, 8.5 miles. I think we went over 10,000 feet too. The terrain is so spongy and slippery too. Maybe I do have brakes. It's just, oh. The first huck is the deepest. There we go. Wow. Yeah. First little taste. Sam leading the way. Making sure this dropper post is out of my way. I might actually lower the seat. Oh yeah, there we are. Awesome. We waited a second to see if the clouds would clear, and they did a little bit. There you go. Nice view. Ooh. Looking for grip. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, each side. Nice. That's amazing. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, getting some oxygen back. Sam said he did swim in that lake on previous trips. Probably not going to be many takers today. Pedal stricken. Woo-hoo. All right. Oh, lens is good, life is good. Oh yeah. Ha ha. Fantastic. Woo. Nice. Oh yeah, it's clearing out. We got the views now. We could have took the French line. It was the inside. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Wow. You could really get running away here very quickly. You want to let off, but ain't gonna happen. Here we go. That's nasty. Ooh. This is intense. Oh yeah, tripod through. Wow, this is something else. This doesn't seem steep at all, I'm sure, especially in the GoPro, but it just seems so like flat. The trail just seems nice and wide, but it is like really quite steep. You let go just a little bit and then you're into the next turn with too much speed. Woo! Crazy. What in the world? I slowed down too much. That hard turn. Yeah, I'd say I'm still pretty torn about taking my own bike or borrowing someone else's. Right now is definitely the the shakedown period where I'm figuring everything out and feeling out the brakes and the grip in the tires. Compared to just having my bike, and that comfort zone is pretty immediate. The rock hard tire pressure is perfect now. It was a little more slippery at the top, but got no problem forcing it into these rock sharpies. Yep. Oh, yeah. There we go. Didn't think I was gonna make that one. Woo. Oh, that was great. Oh, a little fall color here. Oh, I had to force that. Not in a good gear. Whew. Oh, cruise on down the side of the hill. Aha, that was great. Ooh, man, you can get bounced down that thing. Mark from England up ahead right here. We'll see him for a second. Got the long pants on from Kettle. These are really good riding pants. My knee pads are under the pants. Oh, I can't talk. I gotta focus. Whoa, I can't believe I made that. As I was saying, knee pads are slipping around a bit underneath the pants, but I've got the 7 IDP knee pads. They're really nice, but they do the elastic gets a little blown out after a while, and I like them. I can wear them on the climbs and the downhills. Feel good. Okay, here we go. Oh, practice that endo turn. At least to the right. Oh yeah. So nice, so nice. Got the clear goggles on too. That was a really good choice. Keep the eyes warm, keep the tears from falling. Oh, oh, rabble rousing. Woo-hoo. Back to town, a different town. This whole trip is just going to be point to point. Never sleep in the same bed. Up, going to battle every morning. Pack it up and rock and roll. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice one, dude.
Super cool.
All right.
After 6 hours of adventure in the mountains, we rolled into a nice little cafe. Everybody got a little bite to eat, got a coffee. I tried to get a crepe. They were sold out. Then we rolled over to our accommodation. Everything on this trip is one night only, so we were in a nice little gîte, as they would call it. We had a good communal dinner. It was a great start to this whole adventure. Many, many more rides to come. Many, many cool things to show you. I can't wait. Check out all those links in the description, especially to the fine sponsor Element that's keeping the lights on, keeping me in business right now. Holy moly, do me a favor. Go ride something new, especially the French Alps, and maybe I'll see you on the trail.